Hey everybody, welcome back. Thank you for stopping by and checking out the channel. So this is night 4 of Uber out here in the Antelope Valley, northern LA County, and I have to say I'm impressed. I'm averaging about 200 a night for about 6 hours worth of driving. So I've been playing with the multiplier, and I think I've got a pretty good system down. So I do have Uber running in the background, and hey Lisa, you might want to stick around for this one. So like it says in the description, right now I'm at 2.5 at I forgot what I wrote in the description. Oh, at 10 I'm gonna go to 3, and then at midnight I'll go to 3.5. And so far every night it's been working. So if I get a call, hey, what's up, little brother? Thanks for checking in, man. I got my little brother in the house. So if I do get a call, Mighty Heidi, the girl that's got me to almost 1K. She's awesome. Thanks, Heidi, for jumping in. So I followed you on your DoorDash, Heidi, and now, like it says in the description, I'm kind of playing with the surge out here, like we talked about when we met out in Cal City. So right now I'm at 2.5. Let me see if I got anything that got declined. Hold on, I'll be right back. Because I know I'm on Prism, so if I go over to the app, it should still record, but I won't be able to see the chat. So let me see. Hold on. So, oh, I can see myself in there. Okay, cool. So right now I just got a message that says you could be missing out on earnings. You may get fewer trips when your fare multiplier is higher. So I'm not changing anything. Uber out here was at 60 cents a mile when I stopped driving in January, and then of course I quit driving altogether in April. But after about 10 or 11 o'clock, there's no Uber, or I'm sorry, there's no Lyft cars out, and the Uber cars just get like super thin. So let me switch back to the chat here. It's not working. Hold on. There it is. All right, so I got to give it a shot. Aren't you a mom? Yeah, you are. Okay, never mind. I thought you. I misread the chat. So anyway, like I said, I'm how are the favorite Rico's doing? Thank you for asking, Heidi. I'm doing just fine. So Thomas Pillar's my brother. I call him Tommy. I'm the only one that calls him Tommy. So let me introduce you, Tommy. Mighty Heidi is the friend I was telling you about that was setting me up with how to use OBS. And Rideshare Lisa is my moderator.
New text message from Clinton.
I don't really care. Hold on. I don't care to see that. Hang on a second. I don't know if it's going to work or not. Let me get rid of this. Alright, so I'm back. Hey Bob. Okay, so I just got a call. 2.5. It's $7 to go a mile and a half. So it's $7 to take this person. It's 2.2 miles away. So let's see what happens. I am driving the Charger, so I've been getting, this has been working out pretty good, because I wouldn't feel comfortable with the rates I'm at right now if I was in if I was in my Dart. I probably wouldn't go higher than like 2.5, but being as that I'm in a car that's almost $40,000, I'm I'm gonna play with the rates like I have, and so far I'm getting about 1 out of every 3 rides. So I know it's kind of dark. I don't think you guys can see me. I don't want to drive with the lights on. But let's see what Joey thinks. But so far, like I said, I usually stick in this area Sunday through Thursday. Excuse me. I'm not sick. And then on Friday and Saturdays, I was going to Santa Monica, so I wasn't at home. I was working 7 nights a week. Now, if I'm averaging $200 a night, Monday through Friday, I get to stay home on the weekends and spend some time with my wife, which is really nice. I'm just really shocked that, like I said, out here, Lyft is completely... You can't find a Lyft car after 11 o'clock, and if you do, it's 30 minutes away. So that means they're either coming from like the way east side of Palmdale, or they may even be coming up from Santa Clarita. I mean, 35 minute waits is insane. So there's usually 2 or 3 Uber cars out, and then once midnight comes around, it really gets scarce for rides, and that's when I have been playing with the surge. So anyway, that's what's going on. So right now I'm heading for Heidi. You know where I'm at. I'm westbound on Avenue K. I'm coming up to 25th West, and I'm a mile away from my next pickup. So and the other thing too is, I know I've been a stickler about wearing face coverings and stuff, and while you're out in public or in the restaurants and stuff. Obviously, being in the car, it's required by both Uber and Lyft. And I've had a couple that have gotten in the car, didn't have a mask. One guy, I charged him $5 for the mask. He was the rate was pretty high. He was only going a couple miles, so I wound up giving him the mask, and he wound up tipping me in the app, believe it or not. How many times do we hear that? So that worked out pretty good. I haven't had, I did, my rating dropped from 4.91 to 4.90. I don't remember having any issues with any passengers, but sometime between Monday and last night or this morning, somebody dropped me a 1-star. So I'm assuming it was probably because they had to pay some god-awful rate, and that was just their way of whatever. But still at 4.9, so I'm not worried about it and what have you. So I'm getting close to my pickup. Let me get my mask on here. All right. So let's see what happens. It's what happens when you quit smoking. All that stuff starts coming up, and you have to deal with it, with everything. So let me check the chat real quick. All right, so I'm gonna head back. I gotta flip back over to the Uber app. Be right back. All right, so where am I? All right, should be pulling up to my rider real quick here. Let's see how this goes. There he is. Hang on, guys. All right, what's the name?
Joey.
All right, brother, you're good.
How you doing?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Pretty good.
Didn't expect this to show up, did you?
No. It's maybe the first time I've been in a Charger.
What's that?
Might be the first time I've been in a Charger.
It's the first time you've been in a race car, though.
Yeah. think I heard you down the street.
Oh no, that wasn't me.
That was someone else. Then.
Yeah, no. This is only a 6. I'm still waiting for a.
The rest of the.
Well, I'm still waiting for a sponsor. Just to let you know, everything that happens in the car is audio and video recorded.
Okay.
Just so you know, it's just for safety purposes and Lyft and Uber, making sure everyone's wearing their face mask. So it's for everybody's safety.
Also, I put in the return trip.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
You should be able to see it.
Yeah, it looks like it yeah, it says on the way to the first stop, so you're good. So how's your night?
Just got off work. I bought something to drink for home, and I dropped off the truck at the base, if you will.
Oh, you work at the base?
No, I just called
Oh, okay.
the yard and left and got home and realized I left my drinks in the work truck and I can't get back in.
Oh no.
So I'm sitting there like, well,
Were they in the cooler?
no, but I'll put them in the cooler when I get to work, and then they'll be nice and cold when I get off.
Well, at least you don't have to pack it in tomorrow, you know?
Yeah.
It's already there.
Well, I was sitting here just now. I just about 5 minutes now. I've been home. I was like, well, I'm kind of bored.
Well, just think about it. 2 months ago, you wouldn't have been able to get a ride unless you were you were going to a store, or you know, if it was non-essential, like say you were going to friend's house, or whatever.
Really
So I've been asking this question to all my passengers, because I just started driving again on Monday. First question is, have you noticed the fares on Uber going up?
Oh yeah, definitely.
How much of a difference?
This ride right now is like could be anywhere from $12 to $24.
This ride?
Yeah.
Oh, for the round trip.
For the round trip.
And normally, how much would it be?
About $10 or so.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that is quite high. Now, and the other question, because I have a YouTube channel, so
Yeah.
the other question is how hard is it to get a ride once it gets later?
Pretty hard.
Really?
Yeah. Sometimes, so one time I waited like 28 minutes.
For an Uber?
Yeah, once they accepted it.
Wow. So it was searching for 20 minutes.
Yeah. Well, no, I was searching for a long time. I'm not sure how long.
Wow.
But once someone accepted it, it was like 28 minutes.
Well, I can tell you, Lyft, because I ran both, and I've always been more on the Lyft side than I have been on Uber, only because from my experience, Lyft has always treated the drivers better as far as dealing with complaints and so on and so forth. But Uber didn't pay anything out here. It was like 60 cents a mile, and they were sending us 8 or 10 miles for a $3 trip, and then we had to drive back. And in a car like this, it wasn't paying for itself.
Yeah.
So now Uber has not only changed their rate, at least in this area, from 60 to 80 cents a mile.
I'll go to that liquor store right there.
This one here?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can park up front if you want. Some people do.
That's good with me. But now they're allowing the drivers to set their own rates. So when you get back, I'll give you a little trick of the trade to maybe save you a little bit of money,
okay,
or at least justify what you're paying for.
Yeah.
So I'll be right here.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Hey, Con. I'm back in the stream. Rideshare, Lyft and Uber. We call it rideshare. It's basically a personal taxi. Instead of calling a cab, you're calling. Hey, what's up, Nick? Arturo does it all. God, there's all sorts of people in the house right now. So back to. Where'd he go? Hold on. Con. So basically, rideshare is just a glorified taxi. I'm in a 2019 Dodge Charger GT, and I do race the car, so it's got racing graphics all on the outside. It's all set up on the inside. So if that helps. Hold on. Oh, that is very cool. Can I use my 27? Yes, 2007 Maxima? Yeah. I think, wait a minute. 2007, that's 13 years old. If it depends. I forgot what the age. I know both Uber and Lyft are getting very, very very picky as to how old the vehicles can be. And in some places, your vehicle has to be like a 2019 or 2018 or newer. So you could always call and ask and see what the rates are. My customer's coming back. Let me switch this over.
Hope you didn't wait long.
No.
I tried not to.
Didn't I pick you up on K?
Yeah, K1. Where's it? Yeah.
Oh, okay. The map. I
kind of reversed it.
Yeah. It almost looks like we're going down to M. There it goes. Okay, it flipped.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, that doesn't seem right because we came from up there and now it's telling me to go down there. So.
Yeah.
So trick of the trade for you. Is your Uber app's open, right?
Yeah.
So open up your app and you'll see my picture and you should see my car underneath it.
Yep. Right next to it.
Okay. And it says Dodge Charger.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as the night progresses and the cars get, a little more scarce, there's a perfect example. Would you pay $35 to ride in a Honda Civic to do this ride? Most likely because it's going to be the only car.
Yeah.
Right? So, I can tell you right now, if it's going to cost you $35 to ride in that car to do the trip that we just did, which is 4 miles, that driver is maxed out at as much as, at the highest rate he can charge.
Yeah.
So, and I don't want to take away from anybody because, times are difficult.
Uh-huh.
Especially with rideshare. I mean, it's like I said, in January I quit driving for Uber because 60 cents a mile wasn't cutting it in this car.
Yeah.
What you can do is, if you hit my picture, it'll bring up a lot of information on me. And I made it very specific. So the first paragraph should say what?
I was not pulling it up right yet. Your picture disappeared.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. So let me rate you.
No, not yet because the ride's not over.
Yeah. Your picture was on here.
Well, so...
When you tell me, and I'll figure it out.
So when you request a ride, it shows you a picture of the driver and the vehicle. You've got 2 minutes to cancel that ride before you get charged.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you're, if you're spending $35 to go from your house down here and back, and it's a Honda Civic, cancel the ride. Wait about 3 minutes. Let that driver pick up somebody else. Re-request a ride.
Yeah.
It may be a little cheaper. It may be the same, but look at the vehicle that's coming to pick you up. Because if your first request was for a Honda Civic for $35, and then your next request is a Nissan Maxima or a Honda Accord or full-size car, Charger, what have you, now you can almost justify paying that because it's a bigger vehicle. It's probably a V6. It could be a V8. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you're getting a bigger car. You're getting more room in the back seat because obviously we can't have anyone in the front seats anymore, and you can at least justify, okay, you know what, it's $35, but I'm getting a ride in a full-size car. I'm not going in a Prius, that kind of thing. So I'm actually going to be doing a video on that to kind of, because I have a YouTube channel, like I said, and if you're interested, there's a lot of information on it for drivers and passengers alike.
Cool. I was going to ask you.
And yeah, I got some of my racing videos on there too. But yeah, feel free to check it out. And like I said, there is a lot of information for passengers too, not just drivers.
Yeah.
To to not only show drivers how to make the most out of working on the platform, but to show passengers how they can get the most out of the platform also. And of course, you know what ratings mean, and so on and so forth, and what have you. So, you know, like I said, out here in this area, it's so scarce, and people, you know, and the cars are so thin. It's not like we're in LA or the Valley. So you do have that option to cancel that ride and see if you can get something a little nicer for the same price. And you know, that's what I tell everybody.
Well, thank you for the tips.
Oh, no problem, my friend.
And I'll check out the videos, the channel.
Yeah, definitely. And
I'll rate you.
I appreciate that.
Shoot, here it is.
And I'm going to throw you 5 stars right here.
I'll do the same.
There you go. And you are all set. All right, have a good night.
You too, drive safe.
Thank you. There you go. That was, I didn't know it was a round trip. Obviously, you guys heard it. He added it when he got into the car. So I just drove 4 miles and I just made, what, $11 at 2.5. So I've got 12 more minutes and then I go up to 3. So I'm trying to catch up with the chat now because I can see you guys, but let me get to a place where I can park. Well, this is the first time I did this, and if anybody has any questions why I'm doing this, blame it on Joe, Dark Road Run. For those of you who may not be familiar with Dark Road Run, if you haven't checked out his channel, check it out. If you haven't checked out the dual beacon of lightning staying super lit, check out his channel. Check out Mighty Heidi, Mighty Heidi Dream Warrior. Sorry, Heidi. Rideshare Lisa. Everybody, check everybody out. Check everybody out. That's right. Check everybody out. Make that connection. Make that connection. Okay, we got. I'm just kidding. I'm starting to sound like one of those channels, but so there you go. Out in the Antelope Valley, it is really difficult, and you heard it from the passenger, I hope, that you know, it's really difficult to get rides out here. Let me check my Uber app. Hold on. So I just got another decline because I'm at what am I, $1.60? I'm at $2 a mile. So but as the night progresses, hold on. There's a lot of switching here. So as the night progresses, it'll those rider declines will definitely go away, and they'll start grabbing when I was just messing around. It was 4 o'clock in the morning. I was on my way home, and I had set my multiplier at 4x, and I set it that high because I didn't want to get a ride. I just wanted to get home. It was late. I was tired, and I'll be damned if I didn't get a ride request at that 4x. You know, that may have been the guy that gave me the 1 star, because I drove a mile to pick him up. I didn't know that it was a scheduled ride, so I had to sit for 18 minutes before the 5-minute timer started. So I got paid just under $8 for sitting there for 18 minutes. Then the ride from where I picked him up, oh, there's another one. So 2.5 miles away, $7. Let me see where I'm going here. Must be good on the freeway. So anyway, that ride for that last passenger, the 4X, was, I want to say, about 4.5 miles, and it was $19 or something like that. He didn't have to accept it, and but I mean, you know, it is what it is. So oh my God, this ride is going to be a long trip. I I don't know why I'm still in the rating area where, let me see where I'm going to get off the freeway and I'll switch this back. It said it was 2.3 miles for whatever it was I said, but unfortunately, oh God, I'm going to eat this one. So there is the downfall, but the benefit is that's why I'm running the rates I am. This pickup is 13.5 miles away from right here, and I don't know if they're going to pay me a long distance fee. So hang on a second, I'm trying to see what my off ramp is here. It looks like it's going to be Avenue S. Yes. All right. So let me switch back over.